Yes guys, and we're back, episode 11, Barrow to Glory. We've got 11 games coming up, over 50 goals, so let's get into the video. Welcome back lads, welcome back. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. If you have been, make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing if you are new. So to kick things off, I have done hours of planning and plotting. I've decided, if we're going to have a go this season, we've got to play 4-3-3. I don't want to do 5 at the back. It's a slight tweak on what we were doing before. 2 holding midfielders, 1 playing in the number 8/number 10 role. Going to have Götze and Rtg staying as far forward as possible. I want us to have a proper go this season. A proper go. Can't be doing 5 at the back. Got rid of that straight away. So going into our first game, we are kicking things off at home against Man United. Now, I had said before, these games against the big teams, they're a free hit. Now, if we're going to be staying up this season, we've got to be picking up points at home. Picking this one up, 17 minutes on the clock. Man United on the ball here. Edge of our box. Back line, bit all over the place. We did play well in this game. We did play well. And I know it doesn't really make sense considering we went 1-0 down very early on. Didn't take United long to get their second. But in terms of going forwards and just general play, we look a lot better. 35 minutes on the clock. We've got the ball deep in our half. Romeo Hutton on the ball. Plays it into Robbie Götze. Looking for the option. Plays it to Sacco. Runs out wide, releases him, gets into the box, got a funny angle, shoots. Dean Henderson makes a good save. But, as I was saying, we were attacking a lot better. The players a lot further up the pitch. We look a lot more threatening going forwards. Matty Longstaff here, great bit of pressure, trying to win the ball. Wins a little throw in, right in the corner flag. Just waiting for the options. Plays a short pass to Robbie Götze. One little pass to Hutton, then to Sacco. Back to Longstaff, it's great football. Edge of the box, hits it. Goes straight from Dean Henderson's hands. It's awful goalkeeping. Awful goalkeeping. He's got to be saving that. But, don't care, we'll take it. 2-1, game well and truly on. Down the other end, Sam Johnston shows what good goalkeeping actually is. Makes a great save there. Can do nothing about that one. We go 3-1 down. It should have been 4-1. Another good save by Johnston. He has been good since you brought him in. A lot better than I thought he was going to be. So going into the final stages of the game, Nat Phillips, solid in the tackle there. Plays it to Reece Oxford. Calm as you like. Into Matty Longstaff. Waiting for that option. Then releases Robbie Götze, shrugs off the fullback, he's charging into the box, he's 1-on-1, he's got to score. What is that? It's a bit of a car crash, this attack, I won't lie. Chances all over the place here, falls to the edge of the box, Beedling hits it, gets blocked. Longstaff, great tenacity, makes it 3-2 the final score. It was a very close game, and there was a lot of positives to take out of this one. I'm not too upset about that result. So with that result out of the way, I decided to bring in Jack Clark, former Spurs player, got him on a free, 21k a week. There's no pressure on this lad to perform. I brought him in to give Götze and Rtg a bit more competition up front. I feel like we need another option off the bench. Shaquille Marshall-Rotty, he's been added to the transfer list. He's going to be getting shipped out ASAP. I've given up trying with him. So game number 2 of the video, Jack Clark straight into the lineup against West Ham. Tom Beedling drops to the bench, just so I can accommodate Robbie Götze playing in that 10 role. Olympic Stadium, buzzing about, singing about bubbles or something like that. Early doors, Nathaniel Chalobah on the ball here. Flings it out to the left-hand side. Now, I was still slightly tweaking the tactics in this one. I had Chalobah set to drop back in between defenders. Don't ever do it. It's an awful player instruction. It just basically takes him out of any build-up. Anyway, down the other end, Sacco gets into the box, has a shot. Doesn't look very close. On the replay, so close. So close. Would have been great to go 1-0 up early doors. Coming out to the end of the first half, Patson Daka playing for West Ham here, causing us all kinds of problems. That is a rocket. Don't save those. Going into the second half, a little bit of luck there. Reece Oxford plays it in to help Malcolm. Then to Matty Longstaff. Holds it up, does the right thing. Then releases Viti Rtg. He's got loads of space. He's looking for Ishan Sacco. Doesn't make the run. He's only got one option at the back post. It's Jack Clark. Whips in the cross. Hits it. Off the line. Chances of that have to go in. They have to go in. So, of course, West Ham punished us. They went and made it 2. And then it didn't take them long to go and get a third. Final score in this one was 3-1. But very similar to the Man United game. There were a lot of positives to take. I don't think it'll be long until things start clicking for us. And if things are going to click for us, we've got to be picking up points at home. At home against Brighton, these are the games we have to win. These are the games where we have to win. Everything went perfectly in this game. Ishan Sacco got a nice early goal here, smashed that one into the far corner. Viti Rtg with this effort, forced a good save. Only 15 minutes on the clock, Brighton couldn't get out of their half. They were completely penned in. Ishan Sacco, look, little turn. He went and made it 2. I told you his goals are going to be so important. Coming out to just over the half-hour mark, Nathaniel Chalobah bursting into the box. Doesn't really get forward that much. Jack Clark, watch this for a pass. Oh, it's so good. To tap in for Sacco, gets a hat-trick just over half an hour. What a performance from him. Then Nathaniel Chalobah, I said it before, he never gets into the box. What's he got? Watch this. Oh, what a finish that is. That is unreal. He has picked up the armband since Beading has been dropped. Exactly what I want to be seeing from our deputy captain. It's a gorgeous finish, absolutely gorgeous. I did not know he had that in his locker. So 4-0, completely in cruise control. Thought the game couldn't get any better at this point. Matty Longstaff wanted to get involved. He got himself a goal to his tally. 5-0 at home, a clean sheet. Our first home win in the top flight. That is huge, absolutely huge. Hopefully, we can get a little bit of form going now. And up next was away in the rain, off to Spurs, playing against Harry Kane and co. Oh lads, this one was going to be tough. It was going to be tough. But with an unchanged lineup, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Their stadium looks epic, and it pains me to say it, but even on this, I mean, that cop end, oh, looks wicked. Looks absolutely wicked. Under the lights, in the rain, doesn't get much bigger than this, and we started on fire. Jack Clark grabbed himself a goal against his former club. A little cross at the back post, just pokes it in. No one marking him. Brilliant start. Love to see that from our new signing getting his first goal for the club. But this is Spurs we're playing against. It would not take him long to get going. It took him about 15 minutes or so. Harry Kane, it's a great pass. Completely carves open our defence. Munir goes and levels things up. So coming up to the 25-minute mark, Viti Rosada on the ball here. Trying to beat the fullback. Beats him for pace, leaves him for dead. Whips in a cross. Ishan Sako, great header, just drags it wide. Going straight down the other end before the end of the first half. Harry Kane misses absolute sitter. How he's not scored that, I do not know. But one thing in this game was that our crosses were working brilliantly, and I'll show it at the end of the game. As you can see here, edge of the box, just patient, just waiting. Mario Hutton into the final third. Just looking for an option, plays it into the middle. Matty Longstaff hits it. Lloris with a good save. Resulting corner gets whipped in. Saka with the header, gets saved by Lloris point blank. Another corner moments later. Nat Phillips this time off the line. Oh, we were having chances and chances. And then this one, Saka goes and puts us into the lead. Romeo Hutton with a rare assist, honestly. The amount of games that he's played and the amount of assists he's got, he's not an attacking fullback. But that is a brilliant assist. Makes up for the goal that was his fault at the other end. Puts us into a shock lead. So 5 minutes to go. Harry Kane on the ball in the middle of the park. That is a sensational pass. That is world class. Flings it out to Vinicius Jr. Turns. Harry Kane gets back into the box. Goes and steals a point. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset at all. A point away at Spurs is a big result. I'll happily take that point. That's a great point. Great result. So just want to point out that our 2 assists came from crossing position, something that we don't really do that often. I did mention it earlier in the game. Just goes to show it's something we should be looking at doing more often. It's just whipping the ball into the box. It's not all about playing 100 passes and trying to get a goal. And look who we had next. It was Leicester. Time for revenge. Now these lot done us in the FA Cup final last year. Want to get revenge. Have to get revenge. Desperate to get a result against these lot. Desperate. It was so heartbreaking losing against these lot last season. They are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Well, we're going to put that right to the test. Winning at home is going to be so important. So important. Nathaniel Chalobah leaves one on Harvey Barnes nice and early. I love to see it. I don't mind it from my captain. Do not mind it at all. A little bit of bad blood. Love to see it. Didn't even get a yellow. Absolutely kills him. 5 minutes on the clock. Free kick gets whipped into our box. We then win the ball. Johnston nice and calm. Centre counter-attack is on. Rolls it out to Ishan Sako. Charges through the middle. Plays it into Matty Longstaff. He's waiting for that option. Back to Robbie Gotts. Then releases Ishan Sako. He's one-on-one. He's got to score. He's got to score. Does score. Doesn't make any mistakes with that one. I love to see it. He is on such good form. Harvey Barnes, little ball roll there. This would have been a worldie. Smash the crossbar. Get away with that one. Coming up to the end of the first half. Leicester's fullbacks. They were so high up the pitch. I don't know what they were doing. Jack Clark here. Got no opposition. Gets into the box. One-on-one. What's he got? Smashes it at the goalie's face. Goes and puts us 2-0 up. Gets his second goal of this season. I tell you what, we've got a player here. We have got a player here. So glad we brought him in. So going into the second half, 2-0 up, absolutely in cruise control. This little passage to play here, as you can see, edge of Leicester's box, just playing it nice and patient, waiting for the right option. Clark back to Longstaff, then to Gotts, then to Chalobah, then to Viti. There's the gap, hits it, near post, 3-0, 3-0. What a performance this was, honestly. You couldn't make it up. Truly bloody brilliant. Winning games at home, keeping clean sheets, that's what we need to be doing. We've got to make Holker Street a fortress. Our revenge was completed perfectly. 4-0 the final score. Reece Huckford gets his first of the season. So that's everything for this first run of highlights. Let's take a little break and see how we're getting on. So lads, before we look at where we are in the league, a little look ahead to the rest of the games in the video. We've got Burnley, City, off to Anfield, Southampton, Leeds and Palace to finish off the video. Looking at the players' stats, I mean, Ishan Sako is 13 and 13. What can you say about it? Matty Longstaff second with 6. Jack Clark's picked up 2. Rosada's on 2. Looking at assists, Sako leads the way. Rosada also on 5. Chalobah, Gotts and Longstaff also on 3. It's a solid effort from the boys. But checking the league table so far, 13 games in, 1 point above the drop. 1 point. That point against Spurs is that point there. We're not safe yet. We're not even close to being safe. But we are picking up wins. We are scoring a lot more goals now. The change of formation is definitely paying off. So let's get into our final round of highlights. 6 games to go. Let's have it. And our first game is a rainy Turf Moor off to Burnley. I'd say it's on par with playing away at Stoke. You don't want to play here. It's just one of those horrible stadiums. I don't think their own fans even want to play it, to be honest. Lineup remained unchanged. Under the lights, I've said it many times. The midweek games, there's just something so much more special about them. Early doors, 10 minutes in, Nathaniel Chalobah gets absolutely flattened. We have a free kick, Longstaff 40 yards out, hits it. Oh my word, that would have been sensational. That would have been sensational. Goal of the series. This one here, awful goal. Awful goal. I have never ever seen a goalie in career mode roll out the ball like that and let us pounce on it. Don't care how they go in. Do not care. It's a horrible, ugly goal. Scrappy. We'll take it. We'll take it happily. 17 minutes on the clock. Jack Clark on the ball here. Gets into the box. Plays this Robbie Gotts. Should have made it 2-0. That shot just whistling wide. We then win a header from a goal kick. Always good when that happens. I've said it many times. Starting on the front foot. Ishan Sako in the pocket here. Plays it back to Robbie Gotts. Glorious through ball. Matty Longstaff 1-on-1. Grabs his second of the game. Coming down the other end of the pitch. Great bit of defending there, or a little bit of lucky if anything. Chalobah plays it into Robbie Gotts. We've got 3 forwards onto Burnley's back line. What a pass over the top. Gotts looking for his second assist of the game. Sako 1-on-1 does not miss. Everything he's touching is turning to goal. He is truly in the form of his life. Cannot stop scoring. So over the hour mark, 3-0 up, well in control. Brought on Beedlin, Menendez and Ellis Bird. Beedlin, he's not been getting any game time, and I feel like we have found his level. But hopefully he can make a little bit of an impression. Resultant goal kick gets launched long. We win the header from Romeo Hutton. Ball to Jack Clark, back to Romeo Hutton. Gets taken out just before he plays it to Jack Clark. Then releases Simon Menendez. First involvement of the game. Gets in the box. A little bit of skill here. Turns back. Looking for that shooting opportunity. Hits it. Gets taken out. Goalie makes a save. Now if that's a foul, why is that not a penalty? Don't get that. Doesn't make any sense to me. You have to explain that one. So with 3 minutes to go in the game, I was looking for the clean sheet, was hoping for it. Didn't end up doing it, but that is back-to-back wins. First time of the season. Happily take that. Our next game is a big one. A very big one. It's welcoming Pep Guardiola's boys back at Holker Street. Last time we played these lot, we done them in the FA Cup, and it was one of the best performances of the series. Ishan Sako didn't score in that game, but he's scoring for fun at the minute. Holker Street, look at it. Graffiti on the walls. It needs a new look of paint, I won't lie to you. I don't want to leave this stadium, but I have thought about it, maybe for next season. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now we know Man City are at possession football. Dealt with them in the first 10 minutes, nice and easy. Malcolm, calm as you like, clears the ball. So having weathered the storm for the first 10, beat Rosada here, little mazy run. As this effort, decent save from Edison, decent save, just a little sighter. Jack Clark picks up the ball here, 20 minutes in, plays it into Ishan Sako, then to Robbie Gotts. He's waiting for that runner. Sees Matty Longstaff, burst into the box. What's he got? Good save from Edison. Man City on the ball here, flinging it out to the left-hand side. Kurt Malcolm, brilliant defending. He is getting better and better every game. Worth a mention for sure. Nat Phillips then switches it. We get a little bit lucky that the ball ricochets. Chalobah flings it into the channel. Ishan Sako, he's 1-on-1. Can he get his first goal against City? Hits it. Drags it wide. I can't believe he's missed it. So with us completely in control in this game, dominating the ball, Man City didn't know what to do. All over the place. Robbie Gotts on the ball here. You can see Nathaniel Chalobah pointing for it. Picks him up brilliantly. 1-on-1. Goes and puts us into the lead. Oh, what a moment. I tell you what, there are some teams you just got their number to a T. Man City are one of those teams. All of the players up their game for this one. A truly memorable performance. Reece Oxford here, nice and calm. Plays it to Vita Rosada. Their fullback, nowhere to be seen. Honestly, not got a clue where he is. Rosada just going to run it into the box unchallenged. He's 1-on-1. He's got to whip it. What a save from Edison. You can only appreciate it with this angle. What a save. Look how far he's dived for that. But with that attack, it was quite clear. Leave Vita Rosada on a stay forward player instruction. That's going to be the outlet. All we've got to do is try and nick the ball. We've got a counter-attack well and truly on. Matty Longstaff, great interception there. Does exactly that. He's waiting for some support. No one's really up with him. Rosada's trying to get forwards. Runs towards the corner flag. Watch this for a pass. Close your legs, son. Rosada, same chance to score. Goes and does it. 2-0. Oh, boys. I went mental when that goal went in. Absolutely mental. Edison gets a hand to it. Can do nothing about it. What a performance. Another clean sheet. A third one at home in a row. Into stoppage time. Looking at Banners. Not getting a lot of game time. He has still got a worldie of a strike. That there. Oh, my God. If that had gone in, That had gone in, he starts every game forever. He's like 45 yards out, no right to shoot from there. Guardiola shell-shocked, didn't know what had hit him. Look, City can pass all they want, almost double our amount of passes with 135. There's only one stat that matters in football, is that one right at the top. 2-0 the final score. So with a spring in our step, 3 wins on the trot, hardest game of the season, away at Anfield. A bellowing cock, oh, you can't beat it, cannot beat it. Playing against the likes of Mane, Salah, Van Dijk, this is the level that we want to be at. Hopefully we're not too far off it, but my God, did this game give us the sharpest wake-up call you could possibly imagine. Liverpool were just so damn good. They were quicker, they were stronger, everything was just so damn good. Our best chance was this effort from Robbie Gotts. Alisson made a brilliant save, point blank. So 2-0 at this point. Liverpool went down to 10 men. I thought that would spark us into life, start playing a bit of football. How wrong I was, honestly. Liverpool managed to get way better with 10 men. The most ridiculous thing. There are just some games where we just got so far off the pace. Starkest wake-up that we could possibly imagine. 4-0 the final score. We will move on very, very swiftly from this one. Back at home against Southampton. 3 clean sheets, 3 wins at home. Turning Harker Street into a bit of a fortress. This game against Southampton is winnable on paper. 100% winnable. Now, we've been playing a lot better at home in this video. So, I want to see if we can keep it going. Nice early doors, from kick-off, everyone gets a touch. Playing it around the back, just waiting for an opening. Jack Clark back to Romeo Hutton, into Nathaniel Chalobah. Plays it into middle to Robbie Gotts. Pokes it through to Matty Longstaff. Goes forward a couple of yards. Decides to check back, does the right thing. Ends up losing the ball there. We get very lucky. This ball, look, he gets back up, wins it. Beats one defender, plays it to Isha Sako, beats another one. Near post, hits it. Goes and puts us into a lovely early lead. That's total football. That is total football. That's what I know the boys are capable of. First 10 games this season, we weren't doing it. Now we are doing it. Talking about total football, this here, death by football. Reece Oxford, that is awful. Absolutely awful. Just giving away a goal there. This was without a doubt his worst game for us. Worst game he's ever done. Matty Longstaff puts in a great tackle there. Plays it to Ishan Sako. Charging through the middle. He's waiting for that option. Pokes it through to Matty Longstaff. He can see Jack Clark at the far side of the pitch. Picks him out. Gets into the box. Hits it. Great effort. So with this game delicately poised at 1-1. Southampton were on the ascendancy. That effort, great save. Robbie Gotts then rattled the crossbar in the second half. It had 2-1 written all over it. 2-1 written all over it. Reece Oxford, as I mentioned, worst game for us in a Barrow shirt. Gives away a ball again from a goal kick. We're trying to defend over the hour mark. Desperately trying to hang on to this. This here, so lucky. So lucky. But we play out from the press. Straight onto Southampton's back 4. We've got 5 players forwards. Nathaniel Chalobah, he slips to Robbie Gotts. He's 1-on-1 to win it. Does go and do exactly that. We secure another win at home. Another 3 points. Tell you what, boys, we're getting the form. The form is going beautifully at the minute. Picking up the results, picking up the points. You'd love to see it. So penultimate game of the video against Leeds away at Ellen Road. Remained unchanged again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That Liverpool game was a blip. This game against Leeds, one of the best performances of the entire series, without a doubt. We blew Leeds away. They played this kamikaze high line. I'll show the assists at the end of the game on the stats, but honestly, why their defence is so high up, I do not know. It just fit our game plan perfectly. Matty Longstaff on a hat-trick at this point. Leeds' goalkeeper was bloody dreadful, honestly. 4-1 going into the final 10 minutes. We're playing it around deep in our half, just trying to get a few touches, waiting for an opening. Longstaff plays it in to Tom Beadlin, came off the bench. Into Robbie Gotts, then to Ishan Sako. Look at their line, look. Nowhere to be seen. Sako breezes past him, gets into the box. What's he got? Picks out Matty Longstaff, gets his first hat-trick for the club. So into stoppage time, Tom Beadlin on the ball here. Still yet to register a Premier League goal. Shrugs off his defender. He hasn't got any pace anymore. Gets into the box. What's he got? Gets his first goal of the season in the top flight. Look what it means to him. I was so happy he scored that goal. So happy. Got to remember, this lad has basically carried us to the Premier League. Now he's getting goals in the top flight. Matty Longstaff takes the headlines. He is definitely the successor to Tom Beadlin. One day, he might get that number 8 shirt. 6-1 the final score. And as I was mentioning, the assists. 3 of them from inside our own half. It just goes to show, Leeds, I don't know what they were doing. Truly goddamn awful. So last game of the video, at home again against Palace. Now our home form has been rocking. Absolutely rocking. But this game here, it all hinged on one moment. All in one moment. And I'll show it in a little bit. Early doors, Jack Clark links up with Ishan Sako. Trying to form a little partnership, those two. 1-0 the first 20 minutes. Romeo Hutton on the ball here. Plays it into Ishan Sako again. Then pokes it through to Jack Clark. gets into the box, hits it, good save from the keeper, but Longstaff's there to make it 2-0. So as I was saying, this game all hinged on one moment, and it was this moment here. Defending at the right back position, ball gets played to edge of our box. Chalobah, I think it's a clean tackle. Ref ended up showing him a straight red. I think that's very, very debatable personally. Now, we played with 10 men many times in this series before. In the Premier League, it's not possible. It is not possible to play with 10 men. You cannot close down the space. Palace grabbed one back, but then went and equalised. Did not take them long to go and get their noses in front. Will Zaha catches Romeo Hutton out of the right back position here. There was no dramatic comeback in this one. 4-2 at this point. Next passenger play. I mean, what is going on here? Look, Nat Phillips, Matty Longstaff. What's that? What is that, honestly? They went and grabbed a fifth. Viti Rosado grabbed the consolation, but that's everything for these highlights, lads. Let's see how we're getting on. So before we get into the league table, let's have a look at the next set of games that will be coming up in the next video. West Ham at home, off to Old Trafford, big game that. FA Cup third round, we got Leicester. Oh, you can't write it. That's going to be massive, absolutely massive. Then we got Spurs at home and Brighton away, and there will be a whole bunch of games coming up as well as that. Looking at the player stats, Sam Johnston on 4 clean sheets. He's got a lot of work to do to be getting that golden glove. A lot of work to do. Looking at the assists, Sacco, Longstaff and Robbie Gott all on 7 apiece. Rosado also makes a list with 5, Chalobah with 4. And then the golden boot, I mean Sacco, 16 in 19 games. Surely he's going to have that tied up, surely. Longstaff also makes a list of 12. Looking at the league table, Liverpool top the way on 42 points. Man City very close behind. We are sat in 13th on 24 points. We've had a great run of form. I won't even lie to you. Great run of form. Picking up those wins at home, those clean sheets, has been so valuable. Picking up 24 points just over the halfway point. We're ahead of schedule. We're doing better than what I thought we would be doing. But we are not safe yet. 40 points is still the target. That is what we're all about. We're only 8 above the drop. Burnley are pretty much gone at this point. Losing to Norwich, losing to West Ham and drawing to West Brom. They look like really poor results now. Really poor results. And also losing to Palace as well. And losing to Fulham. We basically lost to teams all near us down the bottom end of the table. So lads, that is where we're going to wrap up this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, or don't, up to you. We've had a great run of form at the minute, but there's still a lot of games to go. Plus I also want to have a good run in the FA Cup as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.